Hi, myself Arshad Johnson, you are 15CS064. Now I'm going to do my ninth experiment in DBMS lab. It is triggers and cursors. So my first question is to create a trigger to prevent the same car booked by customer at the same date. So the query is create or replace trigger TR1 before insert on car booking for each row when new booking date equal to old booking date and new customer ID equal to old customer ID begin DBMS output line car already booked and end. So the trigger is created. Now the second question is to raise an application error if the customer is not the member. So here what I have to do is to raise an application member and check that the customer is not the member. So that the query is create or replace trigger TR1 before insert or update on car booking for each row when new custody is less than or greater than old dot custody begin raise application error minus 20,000. You are not a member, kindly get access from admin end. So when we are giving this raise application error line, so the trigger is created. Now the third question is to create a trigger to update the price details whenever a new car is added. So here I have to update the price details whenever I am adding a new car. For that, the query is create or replace trigger TR2 after insert on car details. For each row, begin insert into price details, car ID, car type, base price per day, values, new dot car ID, new dot car type, new dot base price per day and end. So my trigger is created. Now the fourth question is to create a trigger to delete the record in the car details table corresponding row has to be removed from the price detail. So here I have to create a trigger to delete the record in the car details table corresponding to the row in that removed the price table. So the query is create to replace trigger TR5 after delete on car details. For each row, begin delete from price details where car ID equals to old car ID, DBMS output line, entry deleted, end, and the trigger is created. Now the fifth question is create a trigger that will inform you to update the price at the last day of the month. Here I have to update that create a trigger to update the price at the last day of the month. So the query is create or replace trigger TR7 before update on price details for each row when sync date equal to last day's date begin DBMS output line update the price table end and the trigger is created. Now the sixth question is to create a trigger that will display the number of bookings when new bookings are added. For that query is create or replace trigger TR8 after insert on car booking. For each row, declare num number, begin, select count star into num from car booking. DBMS output line end and the trigger is created. Now the seventh question is to disable the above created trigger. Here I have to disable the trigger that I have created above. So for that, alter trigger TR8 disabled and the trigger is altered. Now eighth question is to drop the last created trigger. For dropping, we give drop trigger and it will be dropped. Now ninth question is to create a cursor program which updates as follows. The things are, if booking is for 1 day, add service tax as 2% to base price. If the booking is for 2 days, add service tax as 4% to base price. If booking is more than days, add service tax as 1% to basic price. For that query is create or replace trigger TR9 after insert on car booking for each row, declare num number to ID number 3, begin, select car ID, count star into ID, num from car booking, group by car ID, DBMS output line ID num and end and attach the trigger is created. So these are my questions of the ninth experiment triggers and cursors. That's all. Thank you.